Yeah. My next question comes from my homie, Jay Smithsonian, man. We had this conversation all the time, man. Are y'all teaching y'all kids about finances? Are you letting them know about taxes? Are you letting
Oh
them
yeah.
know this is what we bring home? This is what this bill is. This is what it is. And that's what y'all doing? At what age do you start teaching them about finances?
ASAP. Every time y'all get some snacks, taxes. Absolutely. I started it off with that. Anytime I get a little fruit snack, you gotta give up to. Why? Taxes. But why would I do that? Because I'm preparing you for the world.
So you taking two of their fruit snacks when they open when they open their
Yeah,
pack?
man, shoot. They know what it is.
No, not you being the government in your house.
Yeah. Well, you want me to open that Capri
Oh,
Sun? Let me get a
shit.
sip. Taxes.
Taxation
Oh,
without
You
representation,
hear
man.
me? You know
That's
where you at.
crazy.
But it's just a good segue into teaching them realistically what that looks like. You know what I mean? Because now that it was cool when they were little, but now that they're older and like for instance, we went to the store the other day and they like, oh, I want to go to Five Below. Cool, you got $10, but guess what? You can't buy $10 worth of stuff.
it
Taxes.
don't work like that. Yeah, it don't
You
work like
know?
Uh-huh.
that.
And
Hmm.
so I kind of utilize real life situations to drive the point home. You know what I mean? So
Most
instead of
of them
Hmm.
me
kids. This is
doing it,
America.
yeah,
This
instead
is
of me
Nah,
doing
America.
it, y'all
I
do it.
agree with Low, man. Anytime my daughter asks me for French fries, nuggets, anything, I always let her know. Do you got some money? Did you save some money in that piggy bank?
Right.
Shit, this cost this many dollars. Like this shit ain't free. I want her to know. So,
Right.
she get in the mindset of knowing that things cost money, things don't come free, and you
Right.
have to have hard work. You got to go to school to get a good job. You got to have a good job to be able to pay for nuggets. And she understands that at a young age. You know what I mean? You got to relate it to something that they care about. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I do. You know what I mean? Ain't no nuggets. You got some money, or anytime she asks for
Damn,
anything,
ain't no
like
nuggets.
right, you know what I mean? Like
Sheesh.
anything that she asks for, I make her realize that it's something, it's money attached to it. And do you have it? You don't. You need to get a job. You're only 7. I know you need to be growing up faster so we can pay for some shit.
Oh man. Yeah, man. I was terrible with finances. Shit, still learning finances right now to this day. But
Hmm.
my kids are gonna be way better than me. They gonna learn from my mistakes. If I gotta force it down their fucking throat, they gonna be way better than me with finances, and they gonna start at an early age. I'm starting my college student off now. We got a real bank account. We got a credit card, and we controlling it. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? You
But
only
that
allowed
ties
to
into
spend
that
this,
original question that you asked earlier. When do you put your kids out? And
right?
having those skill sets will determine that. Because if you out here not knowing how to spend and allocate your funds, you're not ready. But if you have that skill set to a degree, your timeline might be a little shorter, and you may be able to go out in the real world and survive successfully.
I feel
Yeah.
like black people, we be so quick to put a motherfucker out and put them on their own and make them learn,
Mm.
and we ain't really even put them in a good position. Like, I noticed that when I went to school, like I had people that had financial aid. They didn't have to depend on financial aid. They had a fund for college, and then they had stable housing and shit like that. Like as African Americans, we be so quick to kick a motherfucker out at 18, and really it's like adolescence. You're an adolescent until you are able to support yourself fully on your own, and that's when you should be you know, put out of the not put out of the house, but you should be able to move out of the house. Asians, they live with their parents up until however long, you know what I'm saying? Until they're
Mhm.
stable, until they have a home that's damn near paid off, or you know what I mean? Or it's just a different culture. So, I think we need to really reevaluate that. Just because a motherfucker is a legal age to live on their own, don't mean they should live on their own. You know what I'm saying? Once you're not an adolescent, once you're not depending on me, calling me for whatever, needing a little bit of gas money or food or whatever, that motherfucker don't need to be out the house really. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
you should be supporting them so they don't have to turn to drugs, they don't have to turn to hustling, they don't have to turn to selling their ass, you know what I'm saying? All kind of things that really it's like we just be so quick to, oh, you grown, prove a point. Like, nah, let's support them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's really put them in the best position to win. You know what I mean? I had a friend that had a car, he had a crib and all of that, and all he had to do was go to school. Shit, I had to work. I had to get my own car. I had to figure it out. Like, you know what I mean? My mom helped me with what she could. You know, I appreciate that. But it was a little harder than others, I think. So, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Everybody don't start off at the same starting point, man. And that's what that's about. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give my kids a further starting point than what I had. And not that's not no shot